What do you wish people would stop asking you? Am I okay? My son died about 2 months ago. Motorcycle crash. I just start to climb out of the molasses of inertia I've been in since and start living again. And someone for the best possible reason nudges me back down. My son lived a high-risk lifestyle. I had been waiting for the phone call for 16 years since he was 16. You can only worrying and grieve for so long. It hit me hard, lost over 20 kilograms without noticing, but I finally got back in the shed, building custom GSX 1400s, and someone asks, and it all stops for a day or two. Many people, why did you do that? Isting with autism, oh. You mean the thing you said you requested? Then I did said thing per the written instructions given, exactly how you wanted them done per the written instructions. That thing. Many people, you know what I meant. Me existing with autism. Next time you're on stage, I hope you break a leg, Karen. Many people, what? Me existing with autism, you know what I meant. I have a very large and very obvious scar on my face. What happened to your face? Perfect strangers ask me all the time. I hate it. It is never a good idea to ask a stranger, anyone really, how they were injured or scarred, or burned, or paralyzed, or whatever. Sometimes you're asking someone to share with you a really traumatic event that can be associated with a lot of bad memories and emotions. What I do for a living, I retired young for reasons that are unusual, complicated, and would be a major overshare if I'm just meeting someone for the first time. I know it's a normal and reasonable question to ask, but the look on people's faces while I just say retired makes me feel like such a weirdo. I don't want to lie, but I can't be totally honest either. It's so awkward. What's your goal in life? The pressure of that question should be illegal. Job. Come home and play video games every night and be happy like that for a while. Is that so crazy to want? Like, I know time flies. But why do I need to get rich to be considered successful or happy? Just moderate your drinking. Maybe you'll grow out of it. You're still young, so it's likely just a phase. Like, dude, I pretty much ruined my life with alcohol. Have failed at moderating every attempt. I'm an alcoholic through and through. Nobody wants to be around active addiction me. I promise it's in your best interest till now. So I'm a lesbian, and I am best friends with my ex-girlfriend. We have a really good friend and just see each other as sisters. I hate it when people ask, isn't it awkward to be friends with your ex? No, isn't. We support each other a lot and see each other as family. We don't have romantic feelings for each other. How far along are you? I'd had 6 pregnancies in the last 5 years, and the same weight as before I started. But the belly will never be the same unless I get the muscle reconnected with a tummy tuck. It doesn't hurt my feelings because I'm proud of my body. But it's annoying when women project. Did you burn yourself? What's that weird rash on your arm? You dramatic sigh. It's not a rash. Just a birthmark. I've had it my whole life. And it's weirdly subtle for covering the bottom on my forearm. Even my family sometimes forgets about it and will ask, it's weird. Also, what happened to my legs, and noting how bad they look? I have a skin condition. My shins are discolored and has a rash constantly. If I'm wearing shorts, it's 'cause it's a good day. Thanks for making me feel like crap when I was feeling good about myself. When are you going to find someone to date? Found someone. When are you going to get married? Got engaged. When are you going to have kids? Had a kid? When are you going to have another kid? Hopefully not. The questions don't stop. The form just changes. When are you going to have kids? If and when I decide to fill my uterus is no one's business except mine, and I guess my partner's. It's such an insensitive question to ask someone. Never understood why people think it's okay to ask anyone this. 2 questions specifically. Second question is private, but the first one is, what are you angry? I'm not. My face just looks threatening for some reason, but once people know me they overlook that and just know that it's just my resting face. Can you look in the back anyway? Ned the barcode with my zebra. It shows we have 0 in inventory. I told you which nearby stores have some. And when our next shipment is coming. There is nothing for me to check in the back anyway. Do you have a nickname? I do, and I hate it. Recently I've had friends embrace that I prefer my real name despite calling me something else for years. So if they can do it, people who have never met me before can call me by my real name too. I'm not interested in soccer and don't have a favorite team. People assume because I have an English accent and get baffled when I say I'd rather talk about baseball or American football. I've lived in the USA more than half my life now. Where my name comes from, all I know is what my mum told me, which is it's from the islands. What islands? No idea. No one ever seems satisfied with the answer, and it's frustrating to tell half of a story every time I meet someone new. You are a girl. Why do you travel alone? I've been asked this so much and still give the same answer. I enjoy my own company, know how to do my research, and don't like waiting for others when I'm ready to get up and go. To identify a rock that they have, because it's a little embarrassing that I can't. I went to school for geology, and I wasn't a very good student and I've forgotten everything that isn't the 3 types of rock in my region. What happened? How did your child die? This question is so intrusive to me. It's not a story for your curiosity. It's a deeply traumatic and personal event I'm forced to relive whenever someone asks me this question. Why is your husband still asleep? Context: my husband has chronic insomnia and sleeps at odd hours during the day, which loved ones seem to forget all the time. It aggravates me when I know they know exactly why. About my service dog and his breed pit bully mix. Please, I just want to live my introverted life and not have a discussion about my dog being an aggressive breed and your feelings about that or my disability. When we are going to have another kid, I'm struggling from PPD, recently diagnosed as moderately to severe ADHD and anxiety, and my husband had a vasectomy 3 months after our second child was born. Leave me alone. To smile. Fuck all kinds of off. You're likely the reason I'm not smiling, and now that you're asking me to do it, I'm going to refuse with every fiber of my being just because you told me to. Eat dirt. Old people asking, did you know your hair is in whatever color? I understand they're joking, but damn, is it overused. Had one guy call me the Grinch when I had green hair, and that was original LOL. Do you find everything you were looking for? Usually when checking out at a grocery store. Because I'm sure the 16-year-old kid behind the counter making $13 an hour actually cares. Out of size. You have MS. Have you tried vegan keto diet FODMAP, whatever diet supplement I heard was a miracle cure on TikTok? I'm generally really polite, but it makes me insane when people condescend like that. Right now, I just want to see the back of the brush of daddy this, daddy that. Daddy why when where who how ... I love my kids, but honesty, I've been polished down to the bare metal already. Why did I have a child so late in life? Don't I want to risk my life to try for another? Why don't I wear makeup? Why do I hate cooking? Why don't I drink alcohol? I'll think of more ... My dad, is this a real email? Shows me a DHL delivery failure email from a Gamma email address. Literally on the daily. And he almost always isn't expecting a delivery either. I have a penny farthing, high-wheel bicycle. I wish they'd quit asking what's it like to fall off of it. Like how you walk downstairs. What's it like to fall down a flight of them? Why are you such a buff giga child, and how do you walk around with that 2-foot dong? Like bruh. My eyes are up here, okay? I'm not some object. I'm a real human with hopes and dreams. My ethnicity. I'm Mexican. Okay, leave me alone, I'm not Mexican. Then, when they find out for real, it's even more questions like I know anything about a place I've never been to. I divorced 7 years ago. Since then everyone asks me when I'm going to find a girlfriend. My marriage scarred me, and I have no desire to get into a steady relationship. Can I see your receipt? My response, you can do so much better in life than protecting the wealth of the billionaires who won't even pay you a living wage to do so. How do you stay so positive? I literally struggle every day, but don't let my mess affect others. I'm not positive. I'm just polite and I don't have to be happy to be kind. Yeah, but where are you really from? I'm born and raised here. So is my family. I'm more integrated in this culture than you are. Karen 183. So shut your racist ass up. I have chronic migraines. So basically a headache every day, so I'm asked, how's your head? Do you have a headache? I've had them for about 30 years. What do you think? What do your tattoos mean? Most of them don't mean anything. To one that does. I'm not going to tell a random stranger or anyone something that deep about myself. I was a chef for 22 years. When people find out, without fail, when are you gonna cook for me? Never. I quit because I didn't want to do it anymore. Go away. Every time I go fishing, someone walks by and says, you catch anything yet? Like, dudes, tfu, I'm out here to relax and enjoy my time, not listen to some dickhead explaining my job for the 100th time. It's great for party tricks, but not the most exciting dinner conversation. Give me a weird animal fact instead. If I made the clothes I'm wearing. I'm a fashion designer, and every time I say that, that's the first question they ask me. Quick answer, probably not. Are you getting a new dog? Whenever I tell them about my dog that passed away. It's been a year, and I'm still dealing with a lot of grief from it. When will you get married? My Nigerian aunties and uncles and friends and parents need to take a chill pill. I'll get married when I want to.